Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex, and welcome back to my channel. One second here. As usual, I decided to add a bunch of stuff without testing it first. So, give me 1 second while I make sure nothing fell apart. Okay. So I essentially found out, or realized more like, apparently you can have both YouTube and Twitch chats on the screen. The only thing is they apparently can't be merged. I was always under the impression that you couldn't have YouTube on there when streaming on Twitch at all. But we'll find out, I guess. Because now I tried to get the YouTube chat on there. I don't know how well it's gonna work since I have not tested it. I literally did it like 20 minutes ago. And I can't figure out how to stop the pinned comment from showing up. But it's whatever, I guess. But anyway, welcome back. I lost everything. There we go. Okay, here it is. Man, I can't tell you how happy I am. Last week is finally over. It was a nightmare getting through everything. It was just basically, long story short, I had to cover for someone in my department's vacation because they were taking a week off, and it was simultaneously the end of the month and the beginning of the month, which is the busiest in my job. So it was a heck of a fun time. Sorry, I'm still just checking the audio and stuff, making sure nothing is weird. Because I messed with that too. I messed with everything. I actually got a new microphone, and then I did everything in my power to make it sound like my old microphone, so you probably can't even tell. But fun times. And I also haven't tested that either, so I'm probably gonna check this stream afterwards and it's gonna sound terrible, but it's fine. It's all part of the learning process. They took away I'm pretty sure everything ended. It's per usual. I only got about 1 day with all the event stuff before it all went away. Wait, is that? Oh, they still have the Christmas stuff here. That's interesting. I don't think I have any of the buffs though. Man, it's super laggy. I really hope I didn't mess something up. Is it laggy because there's a lot of people, or is it laggy because of something I did? That's always the question. Okay. So, immediately have bad news for everyone. You're gonna... Well, this is what I came to understand last time. Apparently, someone has to actually solve the puzzle to get the buff. You can't just try it. You have to actually solve it. And I am garbage at these puzzles. So I don't know how this is gonna go. Unless... someone was doing it. Wait, could it be? Am I gonna magically get the buff just for being here? Come on, I believe in you. Buffalo style. I wonder if the meta is to come here to get buffs before raids, and probably in the middle of raids too. That's probably why they're so fast. They gotta be the best they can be to maximize. Yay! Oh wait, that was just a slime puzzle. I'm just leeching these buffs, it's fine. Don't mind me. Okay, so slime puzzle, 5% XP boost, 10% physical magical damage, 5% aim. How are they so fast? This has to be a bot. There's just no way. That was like 2 seconds. Okay, well, what about the last one? Got the honey, they got the slime. Do I have to beg? Took me 5 minutes to do one of them. These guys are here doing both of the puzzles in like 10 seconds apiece. Meanwhile, it takes me the whole time. Anyone willing to do both of them so I can get the all puzzle buff? Pretty please. This is what I've fallen down to. Just degenerate begging. Yeah, because I don't have that one, right? 20G. How do I always resort to spending money to get my way in this game? Watch me get scammed. I don't care. It's worth it. Okay, well, they're trying. Yeah, they're about 10 times faster than I am. It's just so entrancing how they seem to know like exactly where each piece goes. Like how? I always keep telling myself that I'm gonna look up the trick to it because someone told me that there's a trick to it and you can learn it by looking it up, but that's not how we roll. Gotta figure it out. Well, thank you very much. Still took about 10 minutes or 5 minutes, but at least I didn't have to do it myself. Or rather, I can't do it myself. So there's that. So now I have to make sure that these 1 hour buffs do not run out even once until I get to cap. So I have to die every hour. Okay. No! Yeah, so the reason for this stream is honestly, this was a panic stream because they've been releasing little tidbits on the Fiesta Discord where basically they're hinting at new content coming out, and the only new content that everyone is waiting for, well, not the only, but the main new content that everyone is waiting for is in fact the cap raise. So I have a funny feeling they're about to release the cap raise. And I have not reached the cap yet. So this is a problem. Because if they do raise the cap, if they do raise the cap, this will be the second time on this character. Ooh, it's 111. Holy cow, that's weird. On 11/11, I got 111. Okay, how do I get out of here? But yeah, pretty sure the cap raise is coming pretty soon. It's only a matter of like they've been releasing more and more like pictures and videos teasing new content. So it's probably just a matter of time before they release it. And if I don't make it to cap before they do that, then this will be the second time on this character that the cap raised just as I was heading for the cap. And we can't have that. So now I have to panic level, even though I had literally an entire year. I don't think I've leveled in an entire year, but I've had an entire year to level. But now that I know it's coming soon, now I panic level. I don't know how much time I have, but I have 4 levels, and based off of how long it took to get my wizard up there, it's probably gonna be about, I think it was like 4 hours per level. Some of the levels were 6 hours, so maybe 20 hours minimum. I'm still not sure if I want to stream all of that or if I'm just gonna stream some of it and then do the rest offline, because I kind of want to get it done as quickly as possible. But the thought of doing like 20-hour stream or even 2 10-hour streams, kind of intimidating. Okay, so we got a bunch of 1s and now we have a bunch of 7s. I feel like all the luck is with me today. I don't know, because usually they say if you see 11/11, it means that you're on the right path. Like 7s are good luck, and then the 11/11 is you're on the right path. So, who knows, maybe something special will happen. Okay, so I have a gazillion quests here. think for this stream, I'm basically just gonna be doing or unlocking all of the realms. And then depending on how long that takes, I'll either end it there or I'll start the rep. But honestly, I think I'm more than likely I'm just going to end up doing the actual repeats off stream. It's just too much. Oh, when did I get the speed? Or if I do it on stream, it's just gonna be like muted. So, I don't want to get rid of these because I actually want to unlock them. How did I get so much junk? I thought I remembered I had a bunch of space saved up. I mean, I guess I can always just throw all of this stuff in here. Let's see. Don't need this here. Don't need that. I'll just throw them in here for now. Jeez, I didn't realize I had that many. Okay. And then put away this enhancing stuff as well for now. Put away the Halloween. Just put everything away. Gravestone. Okay, that should be more than enough room. Charmed plus buffs plus HP extender plus passive skill plus effect of armor plus vitality. I'm looking at least 750k damage. Isn't Sweet Love a cleric? How do you have 750k damage on a cleric? Also, what does HP extender have to do with the damage? That's weird. Okay, now I have plenty of room. Oh, that scared me. I forgot I was in a guild. Good morning, everyone. It's always interesting to... So I've been playing this game for years now, for like over a decade actually, and it's interesting when you see people that you've known for years in random places, like just completely random places. Of course you're streaming while there's a hockey game on. It's just first intermission right now. Bro, you gotta break the curse. Every time that I want to stream, Yip informs me that he cannot watch the stream because he in fact has a hockey game at the exact same time, every single time. Pretty much without fail. Gotta make sure to actually do this. Whatchamacallit, daily. I really have no one to blame for how last minute it is for me to be trying to level. Cause like even this last week that I didn't stream, if I just did my daily every day, it's like 3-4% per day. And like I could have I could have leveled with just that alone. There's no one to blame but myself. But it's okay. Okay, I think that's... Wait, is that... How many quests can I actually get? Now that I have room, I should probably try to just get all the quests. The high level quests anyway. Wait, can I get them remotely? No. I still don't know this map. The other day I was trying to do... Once again, it was like a panic thing. I said the other day, I guess this was like several weeks ago. I tried to do the daily 5 minutes before midnight, which is when the daily resets. Oh wait, actually, it doesn't reset at midnight. It resets... Oh, I could have done it. Because it resets at 0 GMT, right? I always think that it's at midnight for me, but it's not. So I actually have 2 hours because I'm on Central. I'm on Central time. Interesting. So I was just dumb. I could have done it. Oh well. Anyway. Oh, I never even found the... Here you are. Where... I'll never understand this map. My problem with this map is that it's a 2-dimensional map, but it's clearly 3 dimensions. Hey Sabers Archer. Welcome back to the stream. How have you been? It's good to see you again. Study of behavior. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I need to lower the Fiesta volume on my side. It's way too loud. Oops. Oh, what the heck? Has that always been a thing? Oh, I thought it was an actual item. It just... Okay. It's just aesthetic. It's not an actual block. Thank you, bro. It's good to see you too. Took like a 2-week break from Fiesta. How you been, bro? Yeah. I mean, I honestly just took a was it 2 weeks? I think it was a little less than 2 weeks. Like a week and a half. It was more of a break from streaming. I was saying this earlier, but essentially I had to another person in my department was taking a week off, so I had to cover him, and I was basically doing, like, you know, twice my normal job, and it was very tiring. So I didn't really feel like doing all of that and then getting home and then trying to get the energy up to to stream as well. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I had seen that one. So I think I mentioned that on my previous stream as well. I just took the week off. I didn't think I could manage getting up, being energetic enough to stream. But now that week is over, and we're back to regularly scheduled programming. I say that like I have a schedule. I feel you being tired. I slept 18 hours yesterday. Sometimes you need to. You really do. I've definitely had my days where I'm like, okay, fine. Like I know that I finally have a rest day. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness. I finally don't have to, worry about waking up early. I don't have anywhere to go. I can just sleep in and then have a whole day to myself. And then I literally just sleep the entire day. I just don't wake up. That's how it be. That's how it goes. But yeah, I was exhausted all of last week. I'm really glad that I made that decision from the get-go. I do feel bad though, because I did talk about it in my Discord, but I forgot to make a post on YouTube as well. So people who normally watch me on YouTube probably just thought I went missing for no reason. Oh shoot, I forgot to I need to charm. I was just gonna start attacking everything without a care in the world. Okay. Alright. 100% charmed from the get-go. So this should hopefully go a lot faster than last time. Because last time I only... Oh, and I should probably just leave my HP down as well. But yeah, last time I only 50% charmed. Was it you I talked about the Steam Decks? Yeah, I think so. You were telling me that you can play Fiesta on the Steam Deck? Is that what you're referring to? Because I do remember that. Maybe I'll put some scrolls on as well. Speed, strength. I just really have to make sure I remember to die before my... Wait, how do I not have any tier 7 scrolls? Oh, because I can't use those. Let's see, let's just put all of them on. Magical defense, regular defense, concentration, vitality. Holy cow, I ran out of room. Okay. Did I put mentality on? No, I didn't. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the speed scroll is 8. Changed my glad to a knight was not a smart move, but it's good at PvP. Oh, is it still good though? I thought the main reason that knight was good in PvP was because of the Voltara effect. because you do, what is it? Oh, I don't have a Valtara on this one, but it does like 1500 or 2500 damage, something like that, right? Every so often. So with like knights or archers, you used to be able to kill people super easily, but I think they disabled that in the free battle zones now. So it's not as easy anymore. Okay. Alright, I absolutely have to make sure to die within 38 minutes. It's still fun. Is it? I don't know. I used to go into the battle zones on my knight, but that was a long time ago. And I feel like they've made changes since then. And also my knight has never been capped. So I've never got the nice benefits of being a capped knight, which I imagine does make a difference. I kind of want to use my... But am I gonna actually commit? I don't think I should. Because I have a 30-day 100% extender. But I have a funny feeling I'm not gonna be playing for 30 days straight. It would make everything so much easier. But yeah, whenever I would PvP on my knight, pretty much all that happened was that people struggled to kill me, even when they were higher level than me. That was about it. Like I couldn't kill anyone. Even the mages I usually couldn't kill. So I would just kind of stand there. Which was fun. Don't get me wrong, that is fun. And I do enjoy that, like just being a rock. But it did get a little sad. But it got what made me stop playing my tank was essentially that I started feeling like the game was working against me. Like I couldn't really hold aggro very well because all the other classes were so overpowered, and they nerfed the mess out of the knight mocks. And like I said, it was a low level knight, so I didn't have any of the special moves. It was like 115. So didn't have special moves, didn't have enough aggro skills or aggro power. So like I would just survive, but like everyone around me would die, and then once everyone else died, I would die. And it just, like, I could make it work if I tried super duper hard, which occasionally was fun, but when that was like every single thing, and meanwhile other people were just, you know, pressing like 1 or 2 buttons and steamrolling through dungeons and stuff, that did take the fun out of it. Like, I don't mind being a tank and being a difficult class if it was at least, you know, if I felt like I was playing it right. But just all the nerfing on the skills and stuff, and like the inability to keep aggro, did get to me after a while. Nothing hurts the ego of a knight like watching a gladiator run around in Emperor Slime KQ and just mobbing the entire the entire place with their fire, and then keeping that aggro and just killing them mostly through their fire. Meanwhile, I can only mock like 10 things. And it's just, that made me sad. I do pretty good, but other knights are hard to kill. That's true. Thing is, most people don't want it for farming. But I do. That's literally the only reason that I want to be a knight, or that I want my knight. I want it for farming. Ooh. Not naming names right now because Hilly is live on Twitch. I have the chat censored, so don't worry. No one can see your secrets. Mm-hmm. I know, right? But with Spectre freeze, it does no damage. Yeah, that's what I mean. Basically, the game doesn't need knights. Is the conclusion I came to. The game didn't, and when you're playing a class and like that's your main class, and the game itself makes you feel like you're not needed, that's when it kind of loses its fun. And like I said, I was never really much into PvP, so I couldn't even feel better with that. Basically, my entire purpose for existing as a knight was to tank, and they made sure as much as possible that no one needed a tank. Like literally every class can tank with enough money. Just slap some SC on there, put on extenders, some charms, and you can farm anything. Even solo. Yeah, sadly same. But who knows? Maybe knights will be saved. Maybe the upcoming cap raise will do some world-bending stuff that results in people needing knights again. I really think that that's what would make the game better overall. It doesn't feel right if you don't have someone properly tanking. Like, you grab the monster, you know, do proper placement, get them in the corner or something, and then just tank the mess out of all their attacks while everyone else does whatever. I think that's why I really like the Slime Emperor KQ, because I feel like that's one of the last KQs that you can kind of be a good tank in, because there's still a lot of mobs, but there's also a lot of bosses and like a lot of mini bosses. And the final boss itself is pretty strong. So the ability to basically tank without heals is pretty awesome. I don't know, I really wish I had been streaming back in those days. Like I would have loved to have gotten that on on video the days when I would like go into a slime Emperor KQ, go to the boss, get all the way to the boss, and then like tanking everything, and then at the boss itself, I need to like go open the door or go to the bathroom real quick or something. I would just leave my knight on auto attack, and he wouldn't lose aggro, and then I would come back and I would still be tanking. And I would tell people, I'm just like, guys, I need to BRB real quick, if you don't mind. They're just like, what? No. Like, don't worry, it'll be fine. And I just run off. Everyone just, you could tell that everyone was like hesitant because they were scared of taking aggro, but they would keep attacking and just hope and pray. Hey Jesus, welcome back to the stream. New stream, let's go. Yeah, it's about time. I miss Hinieth, was a fun KQ. Hinieth? That's the one before. That's the one before the Emperor Slime, right? Actually, that's in the 90s? Or is it the... I can't even remember anymore. It's been so long since I did these KQs. Let's see. I don't know my alphabet, apparently. Hinieth, Rebellion War. Oh, yeah, it's the 90s one. 90 to 99. Spyro ruined those KQs. I feel like they were pretty much dead before then. What ruined those KQs is the quests. They just made quests way too easy. Quests were too easy and KQs weren't easy enough. Because you needed to like, they were just too hard, or they got too hard as the population was declining. Like, they were easy enough when you had a bunch of people, but as less and less players were joining them, well, that's the thing. I guess it's all connected, right? Repeats got more and more convenient, more and more easier, so people did repeats instead. And as more and more people did repeats, less and less people joined KQs, so KQs started getting harder and harder because you just didn't have enough people, and definitely not enough geared people. Like, there wasn't enough incentive to do KQs. It didn't give good enough gear, and it didn't give good enough XP. And if you don't give good enough of those things, of either of those two things, you're just not really gonna attract people. Like, it was fine when there was no alternative, but once you started getting all the easy repeats out there, it was over. There was just really no reason to... There's really no reason to do them anymore. Because I think... Isn't in the 90s... Yeah, there's a bunch of repeats that you basically just do in a row. And it used to be a nightmare to try to get through the 90s. Like, the 90s, I remember, used to suck, and pretty much the only good, quick way through it was to do LN, to get P-leveled in LN. Or even just to P-level yourself through LN. Because I remember that's what I did on my night. I basically just charmed and SC'd the mess out of out of myself back in those days, and then I tanked with the party, and then we just literally did an actual party grind in LN through the 90s. People that wanted tier 5 brace had to do Hinia. Now they can just spiral tower, so anyone that needed to farm 100 to 115 had to do Hinia through Emperor Slime. Oh, that's also right. So basically, it was already dying, and then the tower finished killing it. Yeah, I was just thinking that, you know, so many people farmed the bracelets that they just weren't really that lucrative enough for people to farm them anymore, because they didn't really break per se. So after a while, you would just have so many bracelets in the game that they shouldn't really be worth much. But I guess all the free players probably still were willing to do KQs for them. So yeah, once there was an alternative, it was over. BRB 2 minutes. Alrighty. Take your time. I'm literally just killing random things. I don't even know. I'm just looking for anything that has a pop-up, and then I go to it. There's like a gazillion things here that I need to kill. What are these even for? Power Awakens, Dark Source of Energy. Sure. Even though it's way faster to do this on a mage, I do think it's still more fun to do it on a fighter. I feel like they just kind of ruined the mages by making their main like 3 moves so overpowered that no one wants to use anything else. Wait, how long has it been? Okay, I got 20 minutes. Welcome back, Saber. And now there's a corruption event. Why do these always start where I'm at? I mean, it's fine. I'm killing stuff anyway. Okay, so I need a bunch of stuff over there. Oh, I forgot I was gonna check to see if the other chat was working. Oh well. Okay, now I gotta kill these. I really want to use the HP extender. I feel like it would make things so much easier. But I don't want to waste it. It would only really be wasted if I stopped. Like if I didn't play more. I don't know. We'll see. Have you tried soloing any dungeon, Saber? on your when you were a Glad. I don't know how easy it would be to solo something on a night. But back in your Glad days, did you try soloing any dungeons? Because that's pretty much what I'm gonna try to do. No. I want to try soloing on both my Knight, or my Gladiator, and on my Wizard. Pretty much just gonna try on my Gladiator first, and then if I can't do it, I'll try on my Wizard. Because apparently there's some dungeons that should be doable, but a lot of them I might struggle a bit. I'm to be perfectly honest, my main thing is that I want to see how high my damage can go. I want to get this damage as high as possible. Like I want to reach 2 million. Cuz I've reached 1 million before. At 135. So surely what else do I need? Oh, the dragons. If I reach that 135, surely I can double it at 140. Wait, what level is your Knight? It's capped, right? Can't remember. Got 76k defense. Hey, me too. But this is 100% charmed. You have 76k defense. Charmed or uncharmed? Where's that going? Right here. I guess I'll kill these here. Zero charm. Nice. What was your maximum damage on Glad, and what's your maximum damage now on Knight? If you remember. Because I think someone told me it is possible to get to 2 million damage. But not everyone is willing to invest so much money because it is a little pricey to have like the top gear, weapon, and SC and all that stuff. I didn't have a lot of damage on my Glad. Oh, I see. Got 130k on my Knight. I mean, that's still pretty good. I think that's what I have on my Glad now, like base, like without charms, which is kind of crazy. Cause I think my Knight at 115 only has like 11,000 damage. It's a 10-time increase in 25 levels. That's pretty crazy. Oops. Just clicked out of the page. Don't worry, guys. I'm helping you fill out the corrupted bar. Oh, wait. How much time? I'm just gonna die. Because this is making me anxious. Oh, but I need to put on a handy dandy Teva. Is this my last one? No, okay, I have one more after this. Okay, surely it won't take me more than 7 days, right? Ads. Yeah, they do that. I don't know, the idea of making money from ads is pretty nice, but in practice they really don't do a whole lot. Because I have them at the, I can either choose to make it so that everyone has an ad every single time they open the stream, but then there's no ads until they refresh the stream, or I can have 3-minute ads once per hour, and that's those are my only options for the minimal. I did think about putting ads every time someone joins, but I feel like that would just be annoying, and that would just kill my channel really fast. Because anytime I open up a stream, if I immediately get an ad, I do kind of leave. I don't know. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I need to die. Where is a good chunk of monsters? This should suffice. I really wonder. Well, I don't know. I'm excited to see what my stats will be like once I cap. Oh my gosh, they're taking forever. Welcome back. Sorry about the ads. I was saying while you were off on the ads that I either have to choose between having people get ads every time they join the stream, or having 3 minutes of ads once per hour. And I personally don't like when I get an ad as soon as I join a stream. So that's why I just set it up this way. But it does suck when it happens. No! What did I just do? Oh. No. I was supposed to die to use a tier. No, I lost all of my scrolls and and the slime buffs, or the puzzle buffs. Those cost me 20 gold. I'm so mad. I was literally, the entire time that they were counting down, I'm just like, okay, I have to make sure to die before they run out. I have to make sure I die before they run out so I can use a tier. But I guess I forgot the tier part. No. Now I have to go get them again. That was so sad. I mainly just want the all puzzles one because of That was such a perfect setup though. I got all the buffs so fast. Thanks to the people there. That's so sad. I wonder if I can ask in the guild. Maybe the people in the guild will help me. One second. Okay, anyone good with the puzzles willing to help me get the buffs? Had them all but forgot to use a tier when I died. The thing that sucks about cap, only one KQ. Is it the Midnight Brigade one? I barely do that. I barely ever do that KQ to begin with. I don't know. It doesn't have the charm the other KQs do. See, now if they turned all the monsters into the Midnight Brigade KQ, my knight's behind you. Hello. You wouldn't happen to know how to do these puzzles, would you? But yeah, if they changed all of the monsters in Midnight Brigade into slimes, I think I would like it. They just have to appeal to my nostalgia. Not a chance. Anyone good at the puzzles? Oh! Wait, someone did them. Someone's doing them. Who's doing them? It's Buffalo style. Yay! Is that shield? Is that a skinless shield you have, or is that a skin? Because that looks pretty cool. What the heck is that? Which one is the skin? It just looks like you're holding a sunflower seed. Yay! Oh, and they're doing the individual buffs too. Wait, is this guy a bot? Because I feel like I saw the same guy doing this earlier. It's either a bot or is a very nice person. If it's a nice person, that's pretty neat. This one, Valtara. The sunflower seed is Valtara? That's kind of sad. Well, actually, is that sword Valtara too? I guess that kind of makes sense. Because my... Oh wait, I keep forgetting I'm not on my mage. I was like, look, this is my Valtara, but it's not. It's not Valtara. This is my Axe of the Kazoo. I'll never understand why the naming scheme on these weapons was so random. Like, none of them match up. That one's Phoenix, both Phoenix skins. The sunflower seed is Phoenix? I hate to break it to you, but I don't really like it. If this skin, this shield you're wearing right now, if that's the skin, I think it looks better without it. Oh, now you're just showing off all your X. Oh yeah, because you said you were glad. So I guess it makes sense that you have a bunch of glad skins or axe skins. Yay, I got my buffs. Thank you for doing the puzzles. Thank you, thank you. Last time I had to try to do it myself and I got one of them. But since I bought the double pack, they didn't give me the reward. It took me 5 minutes. I feel bad, I asked a question in chat and then I completely forgot to check it. Okay. I had like 14 axe skins, different ones. That's crazy. I still feel like the original the Valtara shield and sword look better than that skin. As for this axe that I'm using, I don't know, it has its charms, but I feel like this one's better. People really hate on the Criterion skins, but I kind of like them. Like the bows are kind of weird looking, but I think the axes are cool. The axe and the staff are pretty good. Go get your CE buffs. I think I already have the one in the Celestial Gardens. I don't think I need this one. This is the Teva one, right? Yeah, I already have Teva's Blessing. I have Teva's Blessing and Appleine's Blessing. So I need Teva and Appleine. Scipion? the Forest of Life one, I guess. Yeah, I'm just killing stuff because I'm doing the quests. I wanna unlock the realms and hopefully get enough XP to level. Once I run out of quests, then I'll have no choice but to do the repeat. Actually, am I done with these quests yet? I feel like I've been killing things for ages. Okay, I need moss dragons. Okay, so guaranteed I have to make sure to die and actually use a tier within 50 minutes. Oh man, it's so laggy. Where's that one good spot? Is it against this wall? There's one good spot for the Tamaras, and I always forget where it is. Tamara, come here. When the cap raise comes out, are you gonna go for the new cap right away, or are you gonna wait? I heard some people are gonna wait because they don't wanna get caught up in the crazy rush. I don't know, to be honest. I think I'm going to try to go for it. But if I go for it and it very quickly becomes a nightmare, then I'll just give up. Because I can imagine that's a great game and all, but sometimes people can be a little toxic. And plus, I can't imagine that they're gonna do a great job at distributing enough mobs. So it's probably just gonna be like a group gets there and then immediately gets full. And then you just kind of have to be in line. It's kind of like how the Black Bear repeat is right now. Or at least it was when I was leveling a couple months ago. Like, you would basically just show up to the Black Bear repeat spots, and either there was room or there wasn't. And if there wasn't in the main spot, you try to go to the other spot. And if it wasn't in that spot either, you're just out of luck. Might join a friend. Well, I think you're gonna have to, and if you do it in the beginning, you're gonna have to join up with someone. It's gonna be very hard to get a spot to yourself. We'll see. Maybe if I do it early enough, everyone will still be on their Fiesta break, and I'll get lucky and not have too much competition. Because I imagine, oh, this is the spot I was looking for. Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a little bit like, once they release it, it's gonna be a little bit before the news goes out. So just gotta be fast enough to get ahead of the herd. There's always that one person that no lifes it and gets the cap on like the first day. I'm sure there's gonna be a couple of those. Who are desperate for new Fiesta content. Like I personally like I think it's neat, but honestly anything after like 115 doesn't have the same appeal to me, because I was like the highest I got was 115 for such a long time. So my nostalgia ends there. And all of this stuff afterwards just kind of feels like a new game, like a different game. Come here, Tamaro. I still need these. Honestly, I have no idea if I... It's shaking too much, I can't read it. If you do decide to go for cap, are you gonna do it on this character, on your knight, or a different one? I guess that's true. Now that you're a knight, if you try to go for cap on that one, it's gonna be kind of hard to do by yourself, because you kill a lot slower. The heck, man? Just retreated into the rock. That's fine. Why am I even doing that? I don't think I should even do this one. 19 out of 115. What is this quest? Study of strange behavior. 1 billion XP. I mean, it's decent XP, but the drop rate is atrocious. Got a 132 Spectre on the way. Oh, nice. There's a good chance you get to 140 on your Spectre before before I get to 140 on this Gladiator. We'll see. I don't know. It really wouldn't take very long. Like all it takes, maybe I'll commit like tomorrow after work. I'll get on and I'll do the repeat for as long as I can, and I'll just like watch TV while I'm doing it. It's really not that hard. It takes a while, but it's really not that hard. So, I don't know. We'll see. It really all hinges on whether or not I can get enough sleep. If I can get enough sleep, I can do anything. But I'm always struggling to get enough sleep these days. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Should I help them with this? Here, I'll help. Can I use other attacks, or is it only... I don't know. I don't actually know on Gladiator. Can I use other attacks? Or is it only auto attack that works? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's only auto attack. just gonna let my damage go down. Or not my damage, my HP. Oh wow, 500,000. I feel like it's been a while since I've had my damage this high. I wonder how much damage that guy's doing. When I was maining on my knight, I was always comparing my defense with everyone. And now that I'm using a gladiator, I'm always comparing my damage. And I'm very jealous of how high specters and tricksters in general can get their damage. I'm jealous of trickster damage, and I'm jealous of crusader damage. I want to have high damage too. I don't know, it's just annoying because essentially I went from maining on a knight to maining on a gladiator because I was tired of being the least wanted class and I wanted to be the most wanted class. And now oh, I guess I should do this quest because wait, did I get the repeat? Please tell me I got the repeat. Okay, I did. Good. Phew. That could have been bad. Wait, did I not get the other repeat then? Corrupted Adventures? No. What does this give? 500 million. But yeah, I wanted to go from... Wait, 500 million as well? From the least wanted class to the most wanted class. And then immediately after, I went out of my way to get all the way to cap on Gladiator. And get all the gear and get everything all ramped up and blah blah blah. They nerfed the mess out of gladiators. They nerfed the mess out of vitality. They nerfed the mess out of the slash set. And then they gave a bunch of buffs to tricksters and archers and crusaders and everything else. So pretty much right as I went all in on Gladiator, they nerfed the mess out of them. And this is why I have trust issues. Am I missing a quest? Oh wait, no, it's this one. I still need 5 more dragons. I'm actually making good progress on these dailies. Healing the creatures. Wait, do I need to die yet? No, I got 40 minutes. Let's say 30 minutes. But yeah, that's why when I started streaming, since I lost faith in the Gladiator, I decided to go back to my roots. Because I think... I'm not sure actually. I was gonna say my first character was a mage. But it might have actually been an archer. So it was one of those. And so I decided to go back to my roots and focus on my mage, because my mage has never let me down. Mage has always been there, regardless of what the best class is. Mages have always been somewhat desirable, even if only for P-leveling purposes. So I figured if I'm going to focus on something, it would be something that I would definitely use no matter what. Which is why I wouldn't be surprised if they, with this cap raise, they nerfed the mess out of mages, and then both of my mains would be worthless, and I would be very sad. At that point, pretty much all I can do is just make one of every class. You can't be betrayed by everyone if you are everyone. That's how it goes. I still need these dragons. I kept getting interrupted. I just need 5 dragons. I think I will get about 6 billion XP with all these quests, which is pretty good. It's about 10%. Yeah, I definitely should have come here earlier for the dragons. It would have taken like 5 seconds to get all of them. Holy cow. I looked away for a second, looked back, and my HP was almost at 0. That was scary. But this is what I like about being a fighter. They're just so tanky. I think in games, I do generally try to be a tank in some way, shape, or form. I wonder how much of that is just laziness. I don't know, it's like half laziness, half ego. Like, I want to be at the forefront, but also I want to be at the forefront, being a big part of the success of the party, but also tanks are usually easier. But I don't think that makes sense though, because if that was the case, why would I choose to be a warrior when I played Terra? Because I think warrior is the hardest tank class in that game. So I really was focused on easier. That was not the right choice to make. What quest is this? Dark Source of Energy 2. That's another billion XP. It's gonna be really funny when I do all of these quests and then I get to cap and the next cap raise turns out to not have any quests. So I just have to grind. I'm kind of excited about the solo dungeons. I think I'm more excited about the solo dungeons than I am about the actual cap raise. Because, like I said before, the cap raise, everything after 115, just it's interesting, but it's not as appealing. Can do dailies, no quest. That's true. But I'm impatient. I'm both impatient and procrastinate at the same time. So like when I do play, I want to do everything all at once. But then I don't play very often. So I would actually be better off just doing the daily every day. But I don't do that. I am just a big ol' bunch of contradictions. Did I run out of boosts? Oh wait, I have one left. That's about an hour. That should be fine. Sure. Okay, time to turn everything in. Probably could have done a gazillion soul repeat turn-ins. But yeah, I think the thing I'm most excited for is the solo dungeons that they mentioned they were working on. Because that's probably gonna be for all of the older dungeons. And the idea of being able to do the dungeons without having to fully SC or charm is pretty awesome. Because I mean, like literally all that's happening nowadays anyway is people are soloing them. It's just that they're fully SCing and charming and whatnot so that they could do it. But that's not really practical. And it also pushes players away that don't want to spend a ton of money like that just to do some nostalgic content. So I think if they gave people the ability to do nostalgic content in a much cheaper way, it would be much more appealing. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I need this thing. Corruption Remnant. Okay. And then should be able to turn that one in as well. I'm very curious if the lag is from the game or my computer. I have so many things running right now. It's this Christmas hat. This Christmas hat uses all the RAM, surely. All these pixels. It's too powerful. Hope for the antidote. This isn't even the right quest. Oh wait, yeah, it is this one. Wonder how many people are gonna hate on me for wearing a Christmas hat. Holy cow! How much HP does this disciple of Tema have? Is that 1,000,000 or 100,000? Can't see. 1, 2, 3. That looks like a bot to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 1,000,000. It's crazy. Disciple of Teva gets you 1,000,000 HP. That sounds about right. Okay, did I turn in everything? Yes. I don't know if I can get rid of this one. Probably should, but I'm always paranoid about getting rid of anything. Okay, Ethereal Forge. Here seems to be a new person in Valtara. And then where is this? Arbor Vitae. Okay. New power awakens dark source of energy. Collecting the corrupted. I'm trying to make sure that I don't get rid of anything that I'm supposed to keep for repeats, but I don't think there's really anything like that at this level. So I should be good. How much does a new power awakens give? 800. I do kind of want to do that one. Just because... Oh yeah, I don't remember who I was talking about. Who I was talking with about that. So I did end up looking it up, and the new power awakens, like it does specifically show in the quest list, you get it twice. So you get it once, and then once you turn it in, you get it one more time. But that's it. It's not a repeat. So you can only get it once. So if you want to be a dropper, you can't you either have to sell the first one you get. Oh, this is the wrong place. You either have to sell the first one you get, or you just can't sell it. Which is kind of interesting. I wonder how they decided on that. You'd think it would just be a one-time thing. I wonder if they just planned on laziness. Some people just aren't willing to do the quests themselves. Would rather pay for it. I'm kind of mad that the bug repeat, and I guess the souls repeat, kind of ruined this map for me. Because I used to think it was a pretty cool map. But now I don't have very good feelings about it. Oh, I'm about to die. No, I'm fine. Fine, everything's fine. Maybe. Honestly, the main reason I want to use an extender is for the SP. Like, I don't really have much issues with my HP, but my SP drains like crazy. How did I only get 3? Oh, because they're all different. Of course. The concept of this tiny little human being stronger than this entire room full of knights, like fully armored knights with giant weapons. It's kind of funny. Like I don't remember what I was watching, but I was looking at a video the other day where it was like a cutscene, and it basically in the cutscene it shows a conversation between your character, because there's a cutscene for a game. It shows a conversation between your character and the enemy, like the enemy boss, and they're the same size, like regular sized humans. Hey, Mr. Klutzy, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Almost at 110. But yeah, in the cutscene, they were the same size. And like normal sized humans. And then the next second, the cutscene ends. And the enemy boss is suddenly like 20 times bigger. And it's just like, what happened? Like there was no transformation or anything. Best guild. How are you in Cool Story Bro too? Yeah, it's a pretty cool guild. I appreciate Yip for inviting me. Crumb. Gotcha. Well, welcome. But yeah, I just thought it was hilarious that just for the sake of making it more interesting to look at in the boss battle, they made the enemy suddenly way bigger, but it didn't actually make sense in the game world itself, because he didn't transform, like he didn't inject himself or gain a new power or anything. Like he was still just a regular human, but suddenly he was the size of a giant. And I always wonder, it's like, do they have hesitation when they're doing this? Because someone has to like point this out, like how weird that is. It's like, oh, they're just randomly giant size. Like essentially, like this guy, that's pretty much what happened. It's like they were having a conversation in the cutscene and they were both the size of my character right now, and then switched to the boss fight, and then the boss was the size of this giant guy here. No explanation whatsoever. Didn't talk about it, nothing. And then when you kill the boss, there's another cutscene where the boss is like on the ground and they're normal sized again. Like I understand wanting the boss to stand out, but just make them big from the get-go, or just have them stand out in a different way. It's just so silly to just make them bigger out of nowhere with no explanation, or at least come up with an explanation for why you made them big. It's just very jarring. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely love fighting big bosses. Like Terra Online, it's one of my all-time favorite games. And the whole premise of that game is fighting huge monsters. And I specifically would go out of my way to pick the smallest character, so they looked even bigger. So I definitely understand the appeal of it. I just think they really need to make it. Why am I killing this guy anyway? I don't even need him. Just wasting my time. I'm just wasting my time killing that boss over and over again. I'm not entirely sure what I actually need. I'm just killing everything that has a pop-up on top of it. I didn't even check what percentage XP I got. Okay, so I think I started like 60 something, so I did end up getting about 10% from those turn-ins, which is pretty good. I think the repeat itself, how much does that give? Let's see, the repeat, that's the wrong repeat. Repeat gives 300 million. So not even a full percent. Because 1% would be 800 million. So I guess with the quest booster, each repeat turn-in is about 0.5%. Which actually isn't that bad. I think if it didn't require being 100% charmed and having a killer and drop a gazillion droppers, it wouldn't be too bad. But I feel like it's just way too excessive. Wait, this is a repeat. I'm not gonna do the repeat again. Okay, what else do I need? I need these ones. The defenders. I really can't wait to see my damage at cap. Like if I'm able to kill them this easily with a significantly weaker weapon, you can only imagine. I'll be like one-shotting them when I do get to cap. I don't like games being too easy from the get-go, but I really like making the game easy just from getting to the top. I don't know if that makes sense. Because like, I've dabbled here and there in some private servers, but I never really could get into them. Like, no matter how hard I tried. And some of them, like, I spent a decent amount of time in them, and I just... From the get-go, the premise of them really doesn't appeal to me, because basically, you know, since it's a private server, they're not really allowed, per se. You have to be okay with the knowledge that at any moment they could shut it down. And that's it. They shut it down and you lose everything that you did. So that in and of itself is already a bad start. How much do I have time? 15 minutes? I'm gonna go restone. And then I'm probably gonna restart my buffs. I don't know how long the Halloween event is going to be up for, but I really don't want to lose the buffs before I can try to use them in a solo dungeon run. I lost my train of thought. Ooh. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Suzuri has acquired the title Miraculous Enhancer. Congratulations on your +2, Suzuri. I think that's what that means. Because I think Godly Enhancer is when you get to +10. I forgot what I was gonna do too. Forgot what I was saying, forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, restone. Okay. Haven't fully lost our marbles yet. That's always good to know. It's really annoying how quickly I burn through SP stones and SP in general on the gladiator. Like I don't even remember the last time I restoned on my wizard. I just don't need to. Like I don't get hit enough to need to restone my HP stones. And my SP lasts long enough that by the time I get on my mount again, it just heals everything instantly. Ugh. What was I saying? I don't know. But I do remember another thought that I didn't finish. I was saying, I wonder how many people are gonna hate on me for having a Christmas hat on. Do I need these? Stop moving. Celestial Acolyte. Yes, I do need these. Cause pretty much everywhere I've like since November 1st, I've started spreading the Christmas cheer everywhere I go and work, on the internet, in person. And people get so mad. And it's so funny. I'm just like, it's Christmas time. They're like, no. Thanksgiving hasn't even happened yet. I already have a Christmas tree up in my house. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like honestly, I don't think the Christmas trees should be taken down to begin with. They should just be up all year long. Every year. Don't even bother dusting them. Just let them gather up dust and it'll look like they're powdered in snow. That's definitely not sickness waiting to happen. It's fine. It is all fine. I need to eventually ask someone, how the heck do you play a gladiator? Because I feel like there's some combos I need to learn or something. Like I don't think I'm playing this class anywhere near efficiently enough. Not that it really matters. I don't really intend to try hard farming or anything, but I still want to know. if I'm gonna do something, I want to do it the best possible, even if I'm only gonna do it once. Like, essentially right now, all I'm doing is, all I did is I bound like the first 12 buttons on here to my mouse, because my mouse also has 12 buttons, and then I just press them all, and whichever one comes off of a cooldown, it just gets pressed immediately with no thought or reason. Like, I can't remember if I properly ever used a gladiator, because like I did used to competitively farm on this game, and I would be at the top of the damage dealers in the guild. But I just can't remember how I used to play for the life of me. Although I guess I could go back and watch, because I did post some videos from back then. This was back when I was just doing videos rather than streaming. But I'm pretty sure I had the same mouse back then, so I feel like it was just the same thing. So the question is, why does it feel much less efficient now than it did back then? I think that's why I feel like something's missing, and why I want to ask someone for advice. But no one seems to care about gladiators anymore. They have been abandoned. I don't know. Like, I don't even know if my skills are properly invested in, like, skill points wise. How many more do I need? I need one more guardian. Get out of my way. See, if I was smart, I would just bind the SP potion. But clearly, we don't use our brains here. We just spam all the buttons until everything is gone. I can't even tell what I'm attacking. Come on, bro. Okay. Is that everything I needed? No, I still need... Holy cow, are you serious? I need 55 of these? That's insane. But why? Oh, and of course it stuns me. Oh my gosh, stop. That's what I thought. Let's see if I can just run around and kill those. How many are there? I think my mount is a little bugged. What the heck? What the heck is this? It's not even, like, I've seen the bug where I'm riding on top of the wings, but what the heck is this? He's not even riding on top of it properly. He just... It looks like I'm trying to shoulder rush everything. Whoops, I didn't mean to drag stuff onto them. Are they doing this repeat? Who does the corrupted Fae repeat? Or are they questing? What are they doing here? That's so weird. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's a repeat. I don't care about that. What else? Wasn't there one more spot? I think it might have been over here. Over here. Yeah, these ones. Oh, right, they stun. Maybe don't grab a million of them. Well, joke's on you, I can stun as well. And I can kill you faster than you can kill me. Hopefully. I think the funniest part of me trying to rush the leveling is that more than likely what's going to happen is I'm going to rush so much that I'm going to get burned out, and then once I'm burned out, I'm going to get distracted. No! I needed to refresh my buffs anyway. I did that on purpose. Yup. 100% purpose. You don't even know how purposeful that was. But yeah, what's gonna happen is I'm going to do all of this. Like I'm gonna try hard my way to the cap. And then I'm gonna get burned out, I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm not gonna be able to actually enjoy the cap before the cap raises. Because that's just how it goes. That's the only way things can go. Because it's the most inconvenient thing that can happen. Therefore, it is obligated to happen. What the heck is this music that's playing? I can't tell if the birds were chirping in the music or in the background. I just looked up in the music program that I use. I just looked up, what was it, like fantasy laid back, and the first like 20 songs were Christmas songs. I have no idea why. Like, first of all, why is Christmas considered fantasy? What's fantastical about an overweight man riding a sleigh being pulled by reindeer across the sky, covering the entire world overnight to deliver presents to every household? That just sounds like science to me. I don't know. And also, like, how does this song relate to Christmas? I don't know. I think their algorithm is broken. It's just all over the place. I actually kind of want to go back to the Christmas songs. Oh, bro, did you just heal? Stop healing. What the heck? It's cheating. Only I can heal. You must live with your injuries. I don't remember there being this many acolytes the last time I did this. Actually, I don't remember doing this. Period. Which probably explains why I still don't have the new skill on my wizard. If nothing else, even if I can't get to cap before. Oh no, 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 not again, not again. Stop, stop, no, stop, no. Okay, no, no, let me go. Jesus. There's so many. I can't kill them faster than they can kill me. Lost my advantage. I'm burning through all my potions. Come on, come on, stop. Stop. It's fine. Everything is fine. I learned my lesson for sure. I underestimated them once, but I will not do so again. I wonder, I mean, these have to be doing like magic damage, right? I can't imagine they're doing regular damage. So I wonder if it would be fine to just put on vitality. Yeah, that's much easier. No. So scary when they stun me while I'm surrounded. Because they just randomly hit me with the Kamehameha out of nowhere. That would be, isn't that a warlock skill actually? I was gonna say that would be a cool skill to have. But I think that is a warlock skill. I feel like I've seen warlocks use that. I think they should get rid of, or rather, basically I just want I want to have the warlock skills, but I want to still be a wizard. I don't really care about the PvP skills. I just want the cool PvE skills, like the lightning one. And I like that they can use their the other like lower level skills, like I keep looking for them, like I'm gonna find them. This is not a mage. But yeah, like Firebolt and Ice Blast and all that stuff. They can use, it's pretty cool that they can use those while running around. That's the kind of diversity in gameplay that I want to see on Wizard. And there's just, it feels like a waste that they made mages so cool and then made them super boring because you only really use the 2 skills. I think that's everything I needed in here. Okay. Much time. No! How did I lose my buffs? That's so messed up. The whole point. You know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore about those dumb buffs. I should have just not cared about them from the beginning. So what if they increase damage, or I think it is damage, defense, HP, drop rate, and experience? I don't care. I'd rather not have them and not have to worry about them than have them constantly hanging over my head. What else do I need that isn't a repeat? I think that's it, actually. New power awaken. Oh, okay. Alright. Map is under maintenance. Okay. Alright. Are you gonna let me back in though? How did it... How long was I disconnected that it took me all the way back here? Oh. Well, that was strange. It did feel a little laggy, a little, like, weird. A bunch of other people are logging back in, so I think everyone got disconnected. I mean, as long as they let me back in. I have a little bit of trauma from seeing that maintenance message, because it used to be that would show up and basically that would mean the game would be down for about an hour. You'd just be out of luck. I think that happened. I don't remember if I was streaming when that happened the last time. But I remember I went to another server and I just made a new character. Because the other servers were still fine. Oh yeah, I was looking at my quests. New power awakens, collecting the corrupted souls. Wait, doesn't that basically mean I only did one quest? What the heck was all that other stuff that I did? I feel like I was in there for a while. There's no way that's the only thing I did. Tamara and Moss Dragon. Well, that was strange. Fishing traps. I wonder if I can do these, actually. I don't know if I can go in there, though. Stalking Night Stalkers. I don't know. I might try it in a bit. Because if I can just do the quest, how much does that give? Stalking the Night Stalker. Yeah, that's almost $1 billion. That's pretty good. Now I have to figure out who on earth do I turn this into. I think all the skill masters are at the top. Yes. It took a while but I am starting to learn my ways. Learn my way around this place. Okay. Oh no! Not more of these annoying drops. Arch Lance, Arch Hilt, Arch Blade. Oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, it is gonna be all the annoying drops, isn't it? That's why. It'd be so easy to not. One mob, please. What does that mean? I don't want to try. I only have 11 minutes. Oh, 11. See, there's that 11 again. I want to try real quick. Can someone PT hold PT full name, please? I don't know if anyone's even on. Everyone got a... My entire friend list is dead. This is what happens when you stop playing for years on a character. I just need one person to hold. Hello, kind sir. You're looking very naked. Surely you saw my message, right? Surely. I don't think he cares. He could not care less. Come on. Is there anyone in the academy? No. Did everyone get kicked out? I mean, there's people in... Okay, well... Anyone at all? I only have 9 minutes left. I don't know if it's worth it. Can I even go in there? Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna log in another character. I'm gonna go through all this trouble, and then it's gonna be like, you can't go in there. You have to complete a quest. And after all that trouble, the charms are gonna run out. Yeah, let's maybe not be in Aruba. Wait, did I disconnect? No. Why can't I go in? Why? Is it bugged? Bro. It's not even giving me a message. I knew it was a waste of time. And I only have 7 minutes. That's fine. Did I do all of my dailies? I think I did, right? Gem conversion. I need 2 more before I can turn that one in. Where'd that jack-o'-lantern go? Or the dancing thing? See, there was people here. Someone could have invited me. I wonder why I couldn't go in there. It sure would be nice if it actually told me. You know, just a nice, quick message. Where's the jack-o'-lantern? I'm trying to find a good spot to use as an ending screen. I don't know. It feels like I did a ton, but I didn't actually make very much progress. I got 12%. Yeah, and I think the only alternative or the only solution is just going to be to do the repeat. I think that's all there is to it. Here we go. Is that annoyingly colorful enough? Alright. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I did start a lot later than I would have liked to, so I think I'm gonna make it a shorter stream. Thank you everyone for dropping by. Thank you everyone that followed, everyone that subscribed. I didn't really talk about it, but I did reach 200 subscribers the other day on YouTube, which was really awesome. It's been a journey, and it's going to continue being a journey, but I think it will hopefully one day be possible. That sounded very certain. Hopefully one day be possible to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We'll see. But as for Twitch, every person that follows is pretty cool. But there's not really a follower goal I'm looking for. Just anyone that shows up makes me happy. So there's that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, part of me wants to stream the repeats, but I don't know if it would even be worth it, because I wouldn't be talking. Like, I've already decided I'm not gonna be talking during it. It's just, it would be too miserable to do that again. And if I'm not going to be talking and just showing the screen, is there even a point? I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll try it once, and if it doesn't work, then I'll do the rest of it just completely off stream. But I do want to focus on getting to cap. because I like I said on Discord, the official Fiesta Discord, they're showing more and more hints that the new content is going to be released soon. And I really don't. It's already bad enough that I have 4 levels left to cap. I don't want that to turn into 9 out of nowhere, because that'll really make me lose motivation. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you everyone for dropping by. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Love you guys, and goodbye.